I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I've had to. I have to start doing them. So, let's get started. I have a very funny story to tell. It's one of my older stories. I've been meaning to make a video on this, so I'm gonna start it now. There may be more than one part. Depends on how fast this goes. I want these to be like 3 to 5 minute short stories, not too long. So here we go. Um, Before I started virtual YouTubing this as a side hobby, um, there was something I did. I was a teacher back in the States, back in USA. I'm still a teacher now, teaching different kids. But when I was teaching back in the States, uh, I got to work for an elementary school. And now, before I continue, teachers are greatly needed, especially in elementary school. It's pretty bad. When I was at this elementary school, I'm going to, many things happened. But one of the most iconic things for me that happened was I met a kid who we're going to call Spacey. And Spacey wasn't your typical kid. He was a built different elementary school student. He wasn't buff, he wasn't tall, he wasn't short. He was just different. He's a great kid, but just different. The first time I met Spacey, um, we were heading to lunch, and I had everyone line up outside the door, and I opened the door, and he's standing there. And I was like, "Oh, hi. Who are you? How long have you been here?" He doesn't say a word. He just looks at me. He just looks at me. And I'm like, "Okay. What's your name, little buddy?" No word. Hands me a paper. Ah. Oh, you're the new student who was supposed to be here. Oh, hi everybody. This is Spacey. Kid has not said a single word once. He's just standing there, stone faced. So we go to lunch, and he's not talking. He doesn't talk to anybody. Students ask him things. He doesn't say anything. He's just not doing anything. But then something strange happens. He stops walking. And he stretches his hands out. And he does this. And I'm like, "What are you doing? What's going on, bud?" And he's not moving. The entire class has gone into the cafeteria. He's outside the cafeteria, just. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, are you trying to impart the wisdom of the forefathers? What's going on? You trying to levitate? You trying to awaken a stand? What's happening? And I go to him, and I tap him on the shoulder. I go, "Hey, Spacey, you good?" And he puts his arms down. And he turns. He turns to look at me. And he does the weirdest face. He does the weirdest face. Let's see if I have the toggle for it. No, I do not. Okay. He does the weirdest face, okay? He does the weirdest face. So what this guy does, what he does is this. He just, sorry about that. What he does is this. He just looks at me. And frowns. He makes this face. He holds eye contact for a minute, just. And then he turns around and walks into the cafeteria. I don't know. That happened several more times, always in the exact same spot. It was very strange. He didn't say a word to anybody, just whenever he'd go to that spot, he would. And if you touched him, he would. It's very, very strange. He's a smart kid, which is very, very, very strange. Very strange. But the thing that scared me the most about Spacey was this weird ass The Shining moment I had with this kid. It's the last day of school, and he's leaving. And I go, okay, bye, buddy. Bye, Spacey. Have a wonderful day, okay? Have a nice summer. Don't do anything bad. Bye-bye. And he doesn't say anything. I've known this kid for an entire year now. He hasn't said a single word. Nothing. Tight-lipped. Nothing. I say, bye, Spacey. We'll see you later. Nothing. But then, this girl comes up and looks at him like this. And he stares back like this. And then in unison, they turn to look at me. I'm like, what's happening? And I go, hey, Spacey, who's your friend? And she opens her mouth and she says, hello, Mr. Cat. My name is blah, blah, blah. I am Spacey's sister. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you could have Spacey talk, because I'm talking to Spacey, not talking to you. And I go, oh, Spacey, how are your parents? This girl responds again. My parents are fine, Mr. Cat. I'm talking to Spacey, though. Hey, Spacey, what are your summer plans? His summer plans are to do homework, Mr. Cat. This is freaking me the fuck out. I go, hey, oh, that's right, Spacey. Did you talk to the principal like you had to? He stops staring at me. This entire time he's been... Now he slowly turns his head. And she turns to look at him. Then they both turn at me like this. And in perfect unison. This is the first time I've heard this kid speak. In perfect unison. They go, we must leave now, Mr. Cat. Thank you. And they turn around and they walk away. If this isn't a good enough reason to be a teacher in the States, I don't know what is. Come on, man. You can have your very own shining moment. Come on, that's great. That right there is book material.